Doobie 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 doo. Good morning. I miss my wife. That's it. Show's over. Visit us at freeneville.com. Angela, welcome to the show. Sheena. I do. I miss Victoria. She's with her sister. But I'm glad she's with her sister. You know, like it's called go forth and live. Hang out with your sister bits and do the things that the women's do without the men's around, you know. Speaking of things like that, Andrew Maxwell has joined the show and we had a lovely man date last night. That's right, as I wear my scarves. Meanwhile, back at the French, Patty, Karen, Sheena, I believe I saw Maxwell roll through. Tamika is watching the show. Doobie doobie doo. Anastasia. Stella, Jim, Alice has joined the show. We've got, I think, 3 or 4 openings left for the live call this Sunday, USA time. If you want in, grab it now, right? Because I'm going to send the email out tomorrow, if there's any left. Away they go. Anyway, Bob has joined the show. Devram, Joe, Juggling Joe Wilton has joined the show. Daniela has joined the show. Today we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to make a little series of master videos, right? The number one that I send people to whenever they got a question, right? And this one obviously is going to be on the whispering technique that some people think is Neville. I find it absolutely batshit crazy, but we'll explain why shortly. Manifesting your ex back and all that good stuff. Chris says, I was just on a consulting gig with some BSC. Yeah, I hear you. Been there. I turned down one a couple years ago. That's another story. Not going to go there. Anyway, Patty has joined the show and she's in the call. That's right. I remember seeing your name in there. Joe, I put on, I think, every scarf I have today because Victoria's not here. So it's like I gotta have some flash, something that looks good in the show. Jacqueline, welcome to the show. Shannon, Angela, top of the morning to you. Fun indeed, my friend. You are right, Andrew Maxwell. So today we are going to explore the whispering technique, manifesting your ex back. But first, right? Pizza. I had this awesome pizza from Bolton Street Pizza the last time I ordered it from them. And it was a white pizza, so it had garlic. I got double, what do we call it? Double cheese, anchovies. Oh my God, it was good. So if you're local, right? Bolton Street Pizza, the white pizza, double cheese, anchovies. The anchovies and the extra cheese are extra. But it was damn good. I mean, that was probably, I don't know, 6 weeks or so ago I ordered that. Natalie's eating pizza right now. Excellent. So, ready. Let's dive in. So we're going to talk about the whispering technique, which, so here's how they say to do it, right? I pulled this off the internet because, believe it or not, I've got 3 emails this week about this, right? That, and for whatever reason, this whole thing of self-love. You have to love yourself first before someone else can love you. Really, right? Let's play a game called Look Around, right? If that were true, yeah, you can find people all over the place that absolutely hate themselves, and yet they have someone that adores them in their life, right? So just look around a little bit. BSC tends to fall apart pretty darn fast if you just look, right? All right, so the whispering technique. Here's how they say to do it. Something like this. Ready? Take a few deep breaths. Relax. Get into that state of like relax, right? Relax. And what you want to do is you want to imagine that you're whispering into the ear of someone what you want them to say or what you want them to do, right? Okay, so ready? So I'm going to take a deep breath or two. Sound like Emmett. Bruce humping my leg. And so I get all relaxed. I'm imagining, what do we want to imagine? 20. I love you, 20. I love you, 20. I want to tell 20 I love him. Yes, that's what I'm whispering, right? Anyway, another variation on it that they say is whisper in their ear what you want them to do. Ready? This is great. So, again, relax. close eyes, imagine whispering in their ear, give 27 pizzas and a pay rise. Give 27 pizzas and a pay rise. That's right. Give 27 pizzas and a pay rise. Now, does that mean give 27 pizzas and a pay rise? I'm not sure. But anyway, that's crazy. So, Gary, my lovely friend Gary, who was on the last call, where's this stuff coming from? It's coming from batshit crazyville, right? From someone that they say is a Neville Goddard teacher, right? Anyway, so Gary did a lot of my work for this. This is great. I swear to God, Gary, you've been peeking over my shoulder. Scott has joined this show. Nice to see you, buddy. So this is from Neville Goddard Mental Diets, which may be where this was inspired from, but notice the key differences. Ready? By the way, if you really want to master something, notice the differences. Okay? If you notice differences, okay, back when I was a teenager, Scott would know this, I got into martial arts when I was 12 years old, and I discovered something. If I noticed the differences between a bad kicker and a good kicker, I could become a good kicker, right? But if it's a kick's a kick, right? It's all the same 20, right? I was a damn good kicker. I could take this foot, put it anywhere I wanted to on your body, and there was not a damn thing you could do about it. Right? Because I noticed the differences between a bad kicker, what didn't work, and a good kicker. All right? So, Neville says, she confessed that she argued mentally with him all day long. When she realized what she'd been doing, she agreed to change her inner conversations with her employer. Okay, by the way, this is a little different than whispering in their ear what you want them to say. All right? By the way, anyone that tells you to do that, right, do you really want them telling you? No. Anyway, so, Billy Jack. Yeah, I loved Billy Jack. I could kick like, well, I was more like Billy Superfoot Wallace, but that's another story. So, she imagined that he had congratulated her on her fine work, and that she in turn had thanked him for his praise and kindness. To her great delight, she soon discovered that her own attitude was the cause of all that befell her. The behavior of her employer reversed itself. It echoed, as it had always done, her mental conversations with him. So get this, right? So anybody here married? I imagine lovely conversations with my lovely wife. And guess what we have? God, we've got lovely conversations. By the way, if I imagine, like, right, guess what we have? Right? But I don't walk around and go, right, okay, I am imagining Victoria saying, I am obedient to you 20 and I do your bidding all the time. Let's go have sex 7 times this morning. Yay, that would probably kill me, by the way. So, meanwhile, back at the French, the second Neville Goddard quote of the day, Leslie has joined the show. And Neville says, the moment you think of influence, you reduce a miracle to magic. All the people in the world are only yourself pushed out. No one has the power to hold you back or promote you, for you are self-promoted or self-restricted. Don't make this about influence, all right? Whatever you do, don't do that. Now, we'll get back to that in a bit. Pizza, guys, right? So remember earlier in the show, I talked about this lovely pizza that I got from the Bolton Street pizza shop. You guys remember this, right? It was a lovely pizza. I get the family size because whenever I decide to go nuts, I go nuts, right? So I get the family size pizza, double cheese, extra cheese, anchovies, right? Good, right? Me and the boys pound it, right? So that's what's fun. Meanwhile, you know what I want to do? Hold on. So we're okay. We're not going to do the whispering technique, but we are going to get into, I want my pizza back, right? Back when I had my pizza and I, we got along so well till I was done eating it, then it was gone, right? But pizza, right? So I want my pizza back. So I'm imagining having that pizza that I had before back here, right? Yeah, the pizza, right? That particular pizza, that's what I want back. So that's what I'm imagining. I am imagining that old pizza back in my life. Oh my God, she's here. Hello, Victoria. Hi. Oh, wow. Meanwhile, back at the French, so we can watch the show and do the show. How cool. So, I'm not manifesting the pizza back, right? Yeah, regurgitated pizza, yuck. That's like trying to manifest your ex back. Good morning, Mikey. How do you like my scarves? So Victoria says hello. That's me whenever you see me in the comments. So that actually Victoria in the comments is me. Anyway, so why do you want to manifest your ex back? Okay, you don't. What you want to have is the experience you had before, right? So if I call the pizza shop up, right? Let's pretend the pizza shop is the big me. And I call the pizza shop up and I say, listen, Bolton Street Pizza, right? 6 weeks ago, whenever Victoria did something with her sister, Sister Day, yay, right? I got this lovely pizza. And I want you to give me back that pizza. That particular one. Don't make one like it, right? I want that pizza, the one that's 6 weeks old. That's in my belly. Actually, it's probably in the toilet or gone. Thank you, Mikey. Isn't it cool? So, you get it? You don't want the ex back. What you want is what you felt, right? What you want is the experience that you had. Okay? So let's make it all about you. I'm eating pizza, right? I imagine I'm eating pizza. Okay, to the point where I go in, I do the app, the guy comes, I give him a tip the size of the pizza order just for fun, like we talked about, I think, on Monday, and life is good. So don't bother trying to manifest that old pizza, okay? Order up a new one. And how do you do that? You make it all about you. If you want to be a happy wife, you imagine what would imply that you are a happy wife. If you actually do that, you know what you'll be a happy wife. And it doesn't matter who's the husband, right? Chris says, wishing for the original pizza back could get pretty shitty, yuck. Yeah, exactly, right? So my ex is the old pizza. Yes, right? So get how cool this is. You don't want to get that ex pizza back, right? Ex pizza is poop, right? Yeah, you all get the metaphor, the analogy, whatever it is, the simile. Yeah, similar to an analogy, I guess. But get how cool this is. So, you don't want the old pizza back, you don't want the old ex back, you want to have a lovely pizza experience. Being a pizza eater, right? Boom, right? My body orders the pizza, or Ron orders one and brings some over, or Victoria brings one on the way home from sister time. Yay, go guys. And that's it, right? Meanwhile, back at the French, we're going to nail self-love meditations, right? You don't need to meditate on self-love. You don't need to love yourself. We talked about that much earlier in the show. What you get to do is you get to, Victoria says no, I'm assuming no pizza. So, meanwhile, back at the French, you don't have to, you know what, I'm going to love myself, right? All you have to do is stop imagining that you're shit, right? Like old pizza, right? Yeah, as soon as you stop imagining that you're crap, that you're something small and squiggly, like, as soon as you stop imagining that you're your history or you're damaged because of what your dad did or your mom, right? Something changes, okay? You are what gives life, okay? The concept of life, or the concept of you, your self-concept, you give life to that. So you can totally change that in an instant, right? By the way, manifesting to the max. I've got 3 core states. One quality that ties them all together: loving teacher, loving puppy, dad, and loving husband, Victoria. I miss you. So you have to watch the beginning of the show at some point. So those 3 core states are of mine. That's for manifesting to the max. What's really cool about those is they're all self-concepts, right? I don't walk around chanting anything. I don't meditate on anything. I just discover, you know what am I? I am love, right? That's what you are. On the other hand, what do I want to really embody? Go to the shops with me, right? I love my people, okay? Anybody that goes to the shops with me realizes this, right? You know, loving husband buys things for lovely wife, and loved wife, and loving wife. Loving husband buys cool little doggy treats while he's in the shops. Loving teacher discovers all these little lessons while he's out and about, and brings them in to share with you guys. So, there we go. Yasmin says you don't even whisper it to anyone. So, let's do the quick super summary. Ready? You don't have to, right? And I suggest that you never. By the way, why would you want to live your life on the model of, I can whisper into someone's ear so they will tell me what I want to hear from them. Or, right, I will tell them what to do. Give 27 pizzas and a pay rise, right? How can you give me a pay rise? I don't even work for anyone, right? So give 27 pizzas, right? Crazy. Versus, what's my actual wish? I want a pizza, right? So if I imagine being a pizza eater and I fill that pizza to the point where it'll show up. I'll order it, Ron will bring it, Victoria will bring it home. It'll show up, right? If I move into the state, I'll order it, or it'll get ordered by someone, and it'll show up here. right? Hada says, whisper, how much would chuck chuck. Yeah, I loved that one. So, bang. Natalie says, I whispered to myself to heat up this old pizza and love myself for it. You're fun. So, thank you. Remember the turkey technique. Oh, no, we'll have to talk about that one. That'd be good fun. Anyway, so I think that's it for today's show. We've got 45 live viewers. We should talk about manifesting exes back more often. So, what do you really want? You don't want the ex, okay? If if it's like, I want him back in my life, I want him to leave my family, or his family, and those kids that aren't mine, and come back to me, I imagine lovingly for them that they'll be okay once he abandons them. Don't bother doing that crazy stuff, right? Become, okay? Move into that state of who you choose to be. All right. Let me know how we did. So, as Victoria would say, what'd you learn? What'd you learn about you? What was your best bit, Victoria? Let us know in the comments. Meanwhile, back at the French, visit us at freeneville.com. We're going to promote manifestingtothemax.com today. Go there, get that. It's massive. My lovely new friend Wendy in Pennsylvania, right, the old country. God, she just sent me some cool emails on that. So I will have to show you what Wendy said, Victoria. Just awesome, awesome, awesome. And so, what'd you learn? Oh, that's got it. So, what'd you learn? What'd you learn about you? What was your bestie bits, right, Victoria? Meanwhile, back at the French, freeneville.com. And manifestingtothemax.com. Go there, get that. Good fun. And where to go if you missed the show, Victoria? Tell them. Yeah, a lot of typing. So, where do you go when you miss it? affiliaterealfun.com. All right. Love you guys. Victoria will be back later today and on the show tomorrow. And Heidi says, have you been drinking, Victoria? Probably wine. I know they had wine. So, Franches. Did I say French 3 times today? Cool. That's right. FeelItRealFun.com. All right. Love you guys. Love you, Victoria. I miss you. I sent you a text. I don't know if you got it, but I actually charged my phone up, right? I have the coveted iPhone 4S, and it's never charged. But I sent you a little texty this morning. So, cool. Love you, babe. I'll see you later. You guys have fun, and wine and cider. Cool. Excellent. All right. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Love you, Victoria. And visit us at freeneville.com.